Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Kris here. I'm going to give you a book. Okay, so this is your homework. Consider it homework. All right, I'm going to give you a book. I'm a firm believer in education. You need to educate to dominate, whether you're giving the education to clients or a team, whatever you're doing, but also receiving education, because when you know better, you do better. And a majority of the time, we're all making decisions based off of the information that we presently have or know at that moment. You can adjust that sometimes based off of the information that you have available to you. Even if you don't know it, at least you can reach out to it, which is the beauty of the internet, and which changed a lot of what's going on. However, being able to sit down and listen to something, being able to sit down and read something, and actually smashing more information into your head, or sitting down talking to somebody, whatever it might be, actually getting more knowledge, more information, and looking at this as a lifelong learning process, something that has to go the entire time that you're alive, and definitely while you're in business, can change everything for you. So I'm going to be giving you books on occasion. I'm going to be giving you podcasts on occasion, and it's going to be part of your homework. I want you to either listen to the stuff that I send you, or I want you to read it, or I'm going to dictate specifically what I want you to do or consume with it. So maybe it helps change your mindset, because like I've said before, a majority of what's going on in business is, honestly, I believe 90% of it is changing your mindset, always working continuously to change your mindset. The more that your thought process adjusts, or the way that you view things changes, the more potential for capital and possibility you're going to have. All right, so the book that I'm giving you right now for your homework, I've given it to a few different people. And this is a book, I view this not only as a book to like really make a major change in your life, but it's also a great maintenance book. This is a book that I listen to. I listen to it at least once a month. I read it. Okay, so you guys know, I'm going to let you know real quick. I always read first, and then I always try to find an audiobook of every book that I read, if ever possible, because sometimes, I'm always going to listen to it and read it. So I do both, because you're going to basically consume information a different way when you're listening and when you're reading. You're going to remember it. You're going to implement it. It's just a little bit of a different way for your mind to get put to work. But for stuff where I want to get maintenance, this is a maintenance book for me. It's a life-changing book, but after the fact, it's a maintenance book. And I do it probably every other month, because it takes me, I don't know, when I'm just driving around, I maybe put it in for an hour here, an hour there. It's 7 total hours of listening. So if I can get 7 hours in over a couple months, it's just really great freaking maintenance. So the book I'm going to give you is called The 10X Rule. The 10X Rule. 10, like the number 10, it's not spelled out T-E-N, it's actually 10X. The 10X Rule is written by Grant Cardone. There is an audiobook. The audiobook is pretty fantastic, because the audiobook is actually narrated by Grant Cardone himself. And then the book is magic too, because you're going to get a lot of sheets and things that he writes extra that's actually in the book that you can go through. But the 10X Rule is a life-changing book. It really helps you, especially a lot of stuff that we're going to be talking about in the beginning with the six-figure program, six-figure agent program. We're going to be talking a lot about just energy. It's all about energy and mindset. The 10X Rule changes your energy, and it changes your mindset, and it puts you on a path and in a direction. So that's going to be your homework. I want you to get it. It should take you no more than a month to read it. On top of reading it, I want you to get the audiobook. Listen to it. Listen to this book. It is magic. It's a life-changing book if you've never listened to it. And I'm going to be giving you stuff like this on occasion. There's a few other books that I think are extremely important. In the beginning, you should be consuming as much information as possible. In my opinion, it never really changes. I do 2 to 3 books a month personally, but you should be just consuming stuff. What I'll also say on Grant Cardone, he's got podcasts, he's got TV stations on YouTube, a lot of good stuff. So if you like what you read, you can look up a lot of stuff with Grant Cardone. That's all I got today. Appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.